This is the Sabbath School lesson for the second quarter, 2021.
Lesson 4 for April 17 to 23, An Everlasting Covenant, read by Dr. Percy Harrold. Sunday, April 18, Yahweh and the Abrahamic Covenant. Genesis 15:7 reads, And he said unto him, I am the Lord that brought thee out of Ur of the Chaldees, to give thee this land to inherit it. Names can sometimes be like trademarks. They become so closely associated in our minds with certain characteristics that when we hear the name, we immediately recall those traits. What traits come to mind, for instance, when you think of these names? Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King Jr., Gandhi, or Dorcas. Each one is associated with certain characteristics and ideals. During Bible times, people of the Near East attached great importance to the meaning of names. The Hebrews always thought of a name as indicating either the personal characteristics of the one named, or the thoughts and emotions of the one given the name, or attendant circumstances at the time the name was given. We read on page 523 of Volume 1 of the Seventh-day Adventist Bible Commentary. When God first entered into a covenant relationship with Abram, he made himself known to the patriarch under the name Yahweh. That's capital Y, capital H, capital W, capital H, YHWH, pronounced Yahweh and translated as Lord in capitals in the King James Version, as we've just read in verse 7 of chapter 15 of Genesis. Thus, Genesis 15 reads literally, I am Yahweh who brought thee out of. The name Yahweh, though appearing 6,828 times in the Old Testament, is somewhat shrouded in mystery. It seems to be a form of the verb haya, to be, in which case it would mean the Eternal One, the Existent One, the Self-Existent One, the Self-Sufficient One, or the one who lives eternally. The divine attributes that seem to be emphasized by this title are those of self-existence and faithfulness. They point to the Lord as the living God, the source of life, in contrast with the gods of the heathen, which had no existence apart from the imagination of their worshippers. God himself explains the meaning of Yahweh in Exodus 3:14. I am who I am. This meaning expresses the reality of God's unconditioned existence, while it also suggests his rule over past, present, and future. Yahweh also is God's personal name. The identification of Yahweh as the one who brought Abram out of Ur refers to the announcement of God's covenant with him in Genesis 12, verses 1 to 3, which reads, Now the Lord had said to Abram, Get out of your country, from your family, and from your father's house, to a land that I will show you. I will make you a great nation. I will bless you, and make your name great, and you shall be a blessing. I will bless those who bless you, and I will curse him who curses you. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. God wants Abram to know his name, because that name reveals aspects of his identity, personal nature, and character, and from this knowledge we can learn to trust in his promises, as we read in Psalm 9:10, And those who know your name will put their trust in you, for you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you, and Psalm 91:14, Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he has known my name. And so to finish today, when you think of or hear the name Yahweh, what traits or characteristics automatically come to mind? Those of love, kindness, and care, or those of fear, strictness, and discipline? What thoughts automatically come to mind when you think of the name Jesus? This lesson was read by Dr. Percy Harrold for Christian Services for the Blind. It's supported by the Sabbath School Department and Hope Channel Australia and is rebroadcast by Christian Record Services and through podcasts at It Is Written in the United States, Hope Channel Germany, and through Apple iTunes and SoundCloud. Remember, God is always faithful.